I want to share my journey building production-ready web application and tools. I want to share the workflows, the different skills I'm using, and yeah, everything that basically creates production grade and removes all of the slop. Now, I want to share this in the form of videos, but I don't really have the time to edit all of these videos, and that's why I started building this video engine, and it doesn't use AI generated videos, which is pretty cool. Now, in this video, I want to share with you a sneak preview of this video generation workflow and how I want to use it in order to improve the quality of the build tutorials I'm going to create, and also how it can help me create different YouTube tutorials for the various blogs completely automatically using 11 Labs as a voice platform. But all of the videos, all of the animations, they are basically programmatically generated. So here's the intro I want to share with you. And here's another example of a video I want to share with you, which is also programmatically generated. All right. So this is pretty cool. You can get insane outputs. The more that I'm building this, the better the scenes and the visualizations are going to become. Now, this is my journey of basically building 100 apps publicly. This is the first app I'm actually decided building after I was working on another video. I realized the editing part takes way too long, so I actually started building this video engine, and I'm going to go through it really fast on how it works. If you want a deep dive on how this works, definitely leave a comment down below and subscribe, as this is not the last video I'm going to be doing about this video engine. I'm going to be sharing updates about all of the new features that I'm building. So you start with an idea. All of the ideas around videos, they go here. Then when you promote an idea, it goes into research. Here, the whole flow is local and it works alongside Claude Code. So you have an orchestrator skill that will basically go through each of these steps, and it will tell you when you have to do something. So after the research, you're going to have a few questions you're going to have to answer in order to bring a lot more customization. That is if you want that. I also want to create the whole engine that is completely autonomous, because I've got one data and engineering blog, and ideally what I want it to do is basically have a blog post and then generate a completely complete workflow autonomously, and then output is a YouTube video that is uploaded with voice generation and everything. But that's a journey. Next, after the questions are processed, the script gets generated. Here I can read it if it's a tutorial, and then based on the recording, this gets actually split up into beat. I want an interesting video explaining all the concepts, and the beats are basically a bunch of scenes, and these scenes then get storyboarded with ASCII first. Then afterwards, the storyboard becomes an image where I can say, okay, that's good. Then afterwards, it gets turned into animation. So here, in this case, the first part is just voice. I'm going to just text. I'm not really happy with that. I'm going to change that and have more visualizations, but this is the first version. At the end, we do have some animation where it actually does some actions in the terminal, basically showing different commands. And that's the idea behind this whole storyboarding, that I can see the different scenes, and if I don't like it, I can actually add some information below on how to improve it. And then when I've added all of the improvements, I can go into the terminal, the orchestrator skill, and just say, hey, I added all of the improvements, continue, and it will promote. And then after, with all of the animations, I'm going to have a visualization library. So when I'm doing new videos, I can take past animations or also add new animations as we're improving on the whole system. Then when I'm happy, I can just build and preview. And last but not least, that's something I also want to add, is basically having a learning system where I can also add all of the retention information from YouTube, the click-through rate from thumbnails, the thumbnail generation, all of that also into this video engine. As you see, it's a massive project. I just started it, and it's part of the 100 apps I'm building with Claude Code. So like I said, if you want to join me on the journey, hit that subscribe button. If you want a much deeper, in-depth video about the video flow engine, leave it down in the comment below. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.